once you get in that ring, it's you versus the person that's across from you. You know, your teammates can't do it for you, your coach can't do it for you. You gotta have that motivation to push forward. You have to be resilient. You know, you have to know how to persevere, because it doesn't always go your way.
As a coach, I think Coach O's, both of us know this, we can see the unfulfilled potential in individuals. Your dedication, your mindset, it has to be something that's ignited and initiated within themselves.
Normal week, we have practice Monday through Thursday. In the spring, it gets a little more intense, and we have morning runs Monday through Friday, so we'll be up at Brett Call by 7 a.m. Doing sprints or a long run, and then we'll be here for practice for 2 hours in the evening.
I go to class, you know, about 3 hours a day. I normally have about 3 classes a day, and then come here from about 6 o'clock to 8:30 for practice, and then go home, get some dinner, try to do a little homework, and sleep. In all combat sports in general, you sort of create this like unique bond, like with, you know, people who you beat each other up during practice, and then you can go and, you know, have dinner and hang out.
It's great. We're kind of like a family, I would say. We're all friends. We all have each other's backs. It's a good environment.
It's intense, and for the most part, the team is pretty connected because we spend so much time together. The people on the boxing team are the people that I spend most of my time with when I'm not at practice.
There's no better way to describe it. It's a very strong camaraderie that you have with people who you train with, sweat with, bleed with, work yourself to tears with.
The mentality when you go into the ring is unlike most, you know, sports. In boxing, when you get in the ring, it's like you look across and you see a guy who's trying to hurt you. And at the end of the day, it's, you know, it's very unique. You can't really explain it until you're there. It's almost like a modern day gladiator.
It takes a special person to get in there. You just have to know that you put in the work, and that you have to be confident in your own skills, that you can dominate the person across from you. It's all about self-confidence.
Just everything else is gone, nothing else matters, and then the fight is over just like that.
Of course, the mentality is I want to win, but it's more so just it's 6 minutes. You just got to put your heart into it and fight.
A lot of people think of a club sport as a club. It's something that you do in your free time, not super intense, but our team members, and I'm sure a lot of the other club sports around campus, they practice very hard, and almost just as hard, if not as hard, as the D1 sports. They just don't always get the recognition that's deserved.
You know, we love it. We put in the work, we put our hearts into it, and we make it worth it.
I compare boxing to life. Like there's a big parallel from boxing, what you learn in the boxing ring, to what you're gonna go through to life, because life isn't gonna go your way. You're gonna have these obstacles that come up, but if you have the skills that you learn from boxing, you learn how to be resilient, you know how to weather storms and fight through it when things don't go well, and you take that into the life. Boxing is a very small part of these kids' lives in college, you know, and in their life in general. Being resilient, you know, being able to persevere through bad times, and being committed, being disciplined to show up and get up every day when you don't feel like it, when you have tests and homework and everyone else is on spring break, but you're that dedicated and you're that disciplined that you stay here. You know, you need that kind of character to be part of this sport. My name is Coach Os.
Marc Hessel.
Eliza Keener. And
Peter Condra.
James Stolas.
Jackson Creighton.
Michaela Murphy.
And you're watching A Day in the Life.
Day in the life
Of club boxing.
And you are watching A Day in the Life at Club Boxing.